Okay, it's time to change the heating element in a Hotpoint oven. First and most important, make sure that the plug is unplugged. Then I'm going to use my 1/4-inch nut driver and remove the 2 screws that are holding the heating element to the back of the oven. And you'll see it's still attached, so there are 2 little tabs on either side of the heating element on the hanging rack. Just need to be bent up so that they're straight up, one on each side. I just push those up. Now you can see it's free. I'll pull it out just a little bit. I want to make sure that my wires don't get pulled out behind the back wall of the oven. So I'll pull it out just enough, and then I can get behind there and unplug the heating element. There's 2 plugs, they just pull out. And I'll just kind of bend those over a little bit so they don't fall in. Then I can remove my heating element. Just to work its way out here. Now I'm going to use a meter to test the replacement element. And I test my leads, and the meter should read about the same when it's set on ohms as it does when the leads are touched together. Maybe a little bit off, but the replacement element is good, so I'm going to slide it over top of the hanging rack. And I'll put the 2 prongs in the hole where the wires go, just to hold it up till I can wire it up. And I can bend these over just a little bit to help hold it into place. Get everything lined up. Then I'll go back to the plugs. And it doesn't really matter which plug goes to which side of the heating element, but I had them lined up, so I'm going to keep them on the same side. Once they're firmly plugged in, I can slide the wires back into the back of the oven and reinstall both of my screws. And once I get this together, I'm going to go ahead and test the old one, and I'll show you the difference. So now that I've got everything lined up, I'm going to bend my tabs over to hold the element in place. Push that rack up a little bit, and I can get my meter. You can see where it's burnt here. Looked like they'd run this one a good long time. So let's just run the meter on it and see the difference. So I'll take my meter set to ohms and test the leads. You can see that it comes out to 0 on the leads are touched together. Then I touch it on the element and it doesn't change anything at all. So that tells me this element is no good and it needed to be replaced. So this is how you change the upper heating element in a Hotpoint oven. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for updates. I'm How To Bob. Thanks for watching.